Good day and welcome to iMediate, an innovative tool for attorneys and mediators when it comes to mediating divorce, especially on finances. The first option that you have here is a client registration form where you can insert your file number, you can put in the case number and all relevant details, also some innovative drop-down boxes that you can use. You can insert the date of marriage. Then you can input the client information, party A. You will see that there's a lot of drop-down boxes that you can use. Full names, date of birth, ID number, email addresses, employment information, legal representative if you need to insert that information. Client information, party B will also have the drop-down boxes, all the relevant detail that you want to use for your file, also employment information and legal representative. At the bottom here you will see a section where you can insert the details of the children, name, surname and also date of birth. This is the client information sheet that you can then print out and put on top of your file. There's also some other useful forms that you can use here. Send to the client. This is the maintenance calculation input information sheet that the client can fill in electronically. There's also an option for an inventory that you can send out to the clients, whereby they can list their assets and how for the clients to decide how they want to dispose on that. The next tab is the insurance need. Here you have it pre-populates already for you the children, names, date of birth, the current ages, and also what it costs per month. And this works out until, say for instance, to the age of 18, what amount should be addressed in an insurance policy that needs to be part of your parenting plan with regards to life cover, disability, and severe illness. When it comes to the financial planning, this is the accrual tab that you can use. Here you will see that it populates the client already. Here you will see that the marriage accrual information was at the date of marriage, 30,000 Rand was a meenthuis. And here at the bottom you will see that it works out all the relevant CPIs of each year, and it will work out to what amount the accrual has accumulated at the current time, and this is now the 30,000 is now 74,869 Rand. This is for person B. If there was anything in for accrual, she received 80,000 Rand from her grandfather, and again it works out the CPI until where we are today, and that amount has grown to 199,650 Rand. The next tab at the bottom will be the assets of the client A. You will see it already pre-populated a lot of the details, and you will insert say for instance cash, bank accounts, etc. And you will then input all the relevant information, investments, immovable property, say for instance the house, and it goes down all the way to the personal property. And you will see here that it also gives you an option for liabilities that you can input here, and all the way down, and this will then show you what the net worth is. You also have the option here to, when you put it in, to say is the asset held alone or is it held together in both names, and then it will pre-populate on the other side in the assets of client B. It will then populate the details. This is the assets of client B. Say for instance handbag money, 20,000 Rand. Is it held in her own name or together? And you will then insert all the relevant details that you have of the clients that they have given to you, all the way down to the personal property. This is actually the next tab is actually your tab on which you are actually now distributing the mediation on the finances. You will see both parties have been pre-populated. This is the total estate that is disposable. This is the accrual claim that we've worked out already from the previous one for party A and for party B, and the assets available on split will then be this amount, 10.799 million. Portion A will be 5.4 that it needs to be addressed to, and portion B 5.599. You will see that it differs because of the accrual calculation. Currently, A has 10.8 and B has 264,000 liabilities on both names. On the financial mediation, you will see here that we will then need to address an amount of 5.3 million that needs to be readdressed and rebalanced. So the rebalance amount will be 4.9 million. So the new situation will be 5.865 and 5.29, and you will see here that there's still a discrepancy of 390,000. Now you go back to your assets of A because the 399 needs to be readdressed and you have to get it from somewhere. And just for instance, let's use this cash on life insurance policy, and here you have the option to give it away, and also you have the option to say which percentage. Say for instance 25, you will see that it's not enough yet, 33 is not enough, 35, 40%, and you will see the 40% will rearrange and rebalance that amount. So if you go back to the MOU, it will show you here that the net scenario after you've distributed that amount will be about 9,838 rand, which is close by. Just another instance, we also have included, say for instance, if you have property transfer fees, it has already calculated that amount based on the amount that's given away. And also here at the bottom, it will work out the retirement fund tax if any of the retirement funds are given to the other parties. Now what happens is after you've mediated that, it will bring you to the settlement agreement. Here you have the option to choose which party is the plaintiff or the defendant, and then the program automatically from what you've done previously will then write out your settlement agreement. Like for in this case, Mr. Vetgaardvleis hereby agrees to transfer the asset savings account with the reference FNB held in his or her own name over to Mr. Friedrich Ijskoudvleis to the value of 90,000 rand. Here you will see also that Momentum one that we've chosen also will keep his assets in his pension interest retirement fund, and so on. And all the relevant details that you have already been mediating will have the information here available in your settlement agreement that you can print out, have the client sign, and also just then use it or copy it and paste it into your own specific settlement agreement that you want to use. So here you have your settlement agreement from what you've already mediated. There's also some useful information, like we've also included a post-divorce checklist that you can, after divorce, you know how important that is for clients to actually go and do a lot of things. And this you can send to your clients when the divorce has been finalized. And we've also included from the maintenance agreement, there is also some other useful information that you can send to your client. This is a spreadsheet that you can send based on the budget of Mr. Vetgaardvleis that they can then actually change. And for A and for B, B has got a little bit more information because I've included some information there. So this is iMediate. If you want to have any further information, please contact Dion Lewis on the following details for information on costs and training and how you can go about to use this useful tool for you to mediate your divorces. Thank you very much for your time and have a wonderful day.